If you watch the other videos related to this, no, I didn't hook up the switch in the front yet. I haven't done anything. I left it over there on top of a garbage bucket, actually, for the past few days while I was doing something else. And I figured now that I have everything cleared off, I could get this set up to actually see if it works. Now, I brought out a speaker. This is an old 12-inch crappy one that I have had for many, many years. And I don't really care if it blows. So the first thing to do is to plug this in. It will come on when I plug it in because the switch is shorted, of course. Now, normally what I would do is I would run this through what's known as a light bulb tester. And I have one of those in my power supply in my basement. But we're not in my basement, and it's not convenient for me to take the power supply up here to do this. And like I said, this was working before, and I really didn't, like I went through it again. I don't think I messed up anything, but we're gonna find out when I plug this in whether it still works. So I don't have the speaker hooked up yet. I've got the speaker leads right here with the drill on top of it, keeping them separate. You know what I gotta do? If you watch that second video, okay, there was a click. That is the relay. And you'll see if I've got DC on the output. So I got my multimeter here set for DC, and I'll put it on the leads coming out. Okay, I've only got like 69, 70 millivolts of DC on the output, so that's within reason. That's a little bit high for DC offset, but at least it's not 70 volts, which is what I was concerned with. And there's no heat coming off it, and there's no smoke coming out of it, so I have to assume that it's working okay. So next thing is to actually hook up the speaker. But first I'm gonna hook up this function generator I've got here. And what this will do is it'll put out a tone to this. I could use music, but I don't have a portable music player that I can bring out here to do anything like non-copyright. And this will be, I think this will give a better indication with, you know, what this thing is doing. On the front of my function generator, there's B and C connectors, but I got adapters to RCA for them. It's a lot more convenient. So I'll plug that in there. That's off. So I'll turn that on, and I'll unplug the amplifier again before I plug this in, because make sure my output is down. And now I'm going to hook up the speaker here. And I've got plugs on the end here, but I stripped back the wire on the thing that's soldered right on here. Just need to check the polarity. That's positive over here. And I'll just wrap those around the banana plugs. Okay, speaker's hooked up, and once again I've got the drill put on top of the wire to keep the wire separate. This is connected to that. The output is all the way down. I'm on 1 kilohertz on my thing. That sets the frequency. It's been forever since I used this stuff, so I'm pretty sure that this has a pretty good turn-on thump that I talked about my other amplifier not having. This one has it mainly because of that link which transformed. That's if it actually works, but let's plug it in and see. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna slowly make sure I'm on sine wave. I'm going to slowly turn up the amplitude. Okay, this pot is noisy. Okay, I've got a tone. And as the frequency starts to hit the center frequency of that link width transform, it really should put out more power at that frequency. And you can see that here. And then it falls off again after that. I'm going to try to give it a bit more volume and see what happens. Okay, well, good to see that it works. That's the main thing. You're not getting anything that really sounds like bass on the video here. And that's because, first of all, the speaker's in free air. It's not going to give the same bass response in free air. Also, my microphone up here, the lower cutoff frequency on that is around 100 hertz, I think. And then in my post-processing, I equalize it to shut off frequencies below 100 hertz anyways with a really high slope filter. So, but the cone's moving, as we can see. I'll turn it up here again. Jumps around. I can think you can imagine if that's in a box. Like I can feel the air coming off that like it's a fan. Okay, I brought out something else that I haven't used in years, and that's my oscilloscope, just to show you what the what's happening to the output as the frequency changes. Right now it's at, I don't know, maybe 2 hertz or something like that. And when I increase it, watch the amplitude on the scope. That's what you'll be looking for. And so that gives you a good idea what the link width transform circuit that I have in this amplifier does. It boosts that frequency range centered on, I'm not sure, I think it's around 60 hertz. But you can see the effect. At that range, it boosts the signal up to, what, maybe 3 times as much as it normally is. So it's really meant to accentuate those bass tones from a speaker that's smaller than you could possibly get those tones from.